Today we have the latest patch notes for WWE 2K24. In the latest update, there are a lot of fixes here that we're going to be able to deep dive for you. Some stuff that people have been actually waiting for. So I'm pretty excited to be able to go through this with you guys. If you end up enjoying this video though, do me a favor and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Let's go. So for general fixes, they've given us several stability improvements for the game. They've made gameplay fixes. So whatever gameplay issues they were, I guess they're fixed. General improvements and support for the new moves of superstars from the Post Malone and Friends pack. So with the DLC coming out on Wednesday, they will add in the brand new moves for all the wrestlers, plus they usually add in some fixes for other moves that are in there that we have to kind of hunt for. And for the general improvements, things like that, we have to go and deep dive a little bit this week to take a look at what exactly they have maybe added, fixed, corrected, that is not going to be listed in the patch notes. For audio, they updated entrance calls from Samantha Irvin for Ilya Dragunov, Dijak, and Braun Breaker. So for this, I'm not really sure. To be honest, I got to go back and look and listen to what those recordings were going to sound like and why they need to be changed and updated. Maybe they were a little too generic. Maybe they just wanted to give it a little bit better emphasis from Samantha when she's doing the call outs. They also updated for the audio. They updated the entrance cutscene commentary for Becky Lynch 18 and Chad Gable 16. Both of these models are the Persona cards that came out in the last pack that was available through My Faction. We'll talk a little bit more about My Faction and some of those updates and what we're getting for Persona cards too. They've listed characters, so support for superstars from the Post Malone and Friends pack. We've already seen screenshots and the entrances for Honky Tonk Man, the manager Jimmy Hart. You've got the Headbangers are in there too. Post Malone, obviously. Sensational Sherry has been shown off. Post Malone, I'm lukewarm on playing as, to be honest, but you know what? I'm excited to get Jimmy Hart in there. For me as an Attitude Era kid, Headbangers, totally putting it in there. It's gonna help Universe Mode. Universe Mode for Attitude Era, like wrestlers and tag teams specifically, it's very, very thin, isn't it? So Headbangers, love that, and Sensational Sherry, it's gonna be really cool. For creation fixes, they address reported concerns of redundant sounds playing. So we'll have to take a look at what redundant sounds we're playing. If it's for the entrances, I'm all for it. But they changed that this year where it wasn't the woohoo and go get them. They updated those. So I wonder if they've cleaned up those audio tracks. They've also addressed reported concerns of incorrect text displaying when viewing Undertaker 2003. And then Universe Mode got a little bit of love and attention here this week. So WrestleMania XL, the night arena, is now usable. So glad they hotfixed this. This was reported and blasted at 2K constantly that as soon as WrestleMania 40 arena came out and it was released, you couldn't play the nighttime version of it in Universe Mode. This is now fixed. So I'm really glad that they addressed this reported concern. They addressed concerns of superstars failing to change to face or heel during rivalry actions. This is good because this is something that even I have noticed where I'm trying to put this rivalry together and they would not flip between both. So I'm glad that's fixed. They addressed reported concerns of referee attires failing to be present on guest referees. So you're trying to do a special guest referee match in Universe Mode and they weren't going to switch up the attires. This is now fixed. And the last one they have listed here is going to be for Money in the Bank. So they address reported concerns of win conditions not being set with Money in the Bank matches. So what do you think of the patch so far? Because we are going to go and deep dive all of it to see what else is fixed, updated. I'm hoping they've updated some entrance motions and they've done a few more tweaks in there, but we have to deep dive all of it. But there is still more stuff that is coming out when it comes to My Faction, because they've announced that they are releasing brand new cards, Persona cards, that are going to be made available in the game. We have these 64-bit demastered cards, and these are Persona cards that are going to become available, and apparently there's going to be even more to come in the future. So they've already announced that we are going to see Asuka and Bianca Belair made into 64-bit retro style demastered cards, and you're going to be able to play through, grind, get those cards, maybe one day buy them, and then you could actually go and play with them in the regular base game. This is cool. I wish that they were doing different characters, to be honest, different wrestlers, because like how many versions of Bianca Belair do we have in this game now? But they might add more and we might see a variety. I just wish that with these cards, with these versions of them, these fun versions like the retro ones, the demastered, just do 20 wrestlers, like just do all the top superstars and just change them like that. Like, come on.
Yes, very sad. Anyway,
but we're getting Asuka, Bianca Belair. They also announced Xavier Woods on the Up Up Down Down live stream. He's getting a demastered card, and they also announced that Michin Mia Yim is also going to get a demastered card. Kind of a random pick in my eyes, other than maybe it's because she's like shows up on Up Up Down Down. Just very random. So we're getting 3 female cards that are demastered, 1 male and Xavier Woods. Pretty lackluster to me. just as a player, I don't play as them a lot. Like I play as Asuka and sometimes I'll play as Bianca Belair, but I don't really need a Mia Yim demastered. And Woods, like I get it, it's up, up, down, down, and all of the marketing behind all of it. So I get why Woods is in there, but it's just not something that I'm interested in. I would love it if they were doing other wrestlers. Like it's just personal taste. I wish I was getting Triple H, Undertaker, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, like anybody else, Batista. And we don't get any of those demastered, but they did say in the up, up, down, down stream that there is more to come. So hopefully it's going to be more than just these 4 that they have announced and that they do a longer road with them. Because one of the things that I was bummed out about was like they did the Mattel figures and I actually really like those. I think it's really cool that they did it. I just wish they did more of it and they only did 3. And I worry that they're only going to do these 4, maybe another one, and then that's it. And they move on to another thing. Like, you gotta roll with it. If players are having fun with it, like, give us a bunch of the demasters and do that. The other thing that we could be seeing with this DLC, everybody, is going to be the inclusion of more weapons. So we know that we get the updated moves in there, but we will possibly get extra weapons added in. We do have the guitar in the game, but maybe we get a revised Honky Tonk Man version of the guitar, something like that, because we did get a baseball bat already in the base game, and then they gave us a barbed wire baseball bat after with the ECW Punk pack. Maybe they'll do some variations on that. The other one is that it is possible that we're going to get Jimmy Hart's megaphone as a possible weapon in the game. It'd be cool though, because I can see them totally adding that and also giving you the taunt motions like they've done with the microphone, the regular in-game microphone, but maybe it will actually make some sounds and sound all goofy. The universe mode fixes I'm happy about, but I wish they were doing way more. And I don't think we get anything else other than incremental updates. And would we get another patch in the future? Yes, but it will be with the next round of DLC after that, which is the Pat McAfee pack, which for a lot of players, not everybody, but a lot of players are not looking forward to that. This current pack and the next one, the Pat pack, those are the 2 that I am very lukewarm on. I'm between the 2, I'm more excited for this pack than the next one, the Pat McAfee pack, because I'll use Pat McAfee and I have 0 interest in his buddies in the game. And I hope 2K does a lot more for players when that next pack comes out, because I don't think the community is going to be very happy. I don't think 2K cares very much because people bought the DLC, so they're getting the money anyway, so what do you care?
Give us some money!
But stay tuned to the channel because we're going to have a full deep dive of everything that is found in the patch update, patch notes, and the DLC preview, all of that. But if you guys want to help support the channel and help us grow over here, click right here because we have Assemble Wrestling. That's Matt's other channel covering all WWE news, content, reports, retrospectives, all this good stuff. So if you guys want to help us out and grow, that would mean a lot. Head over there, hit subscribe because we're at 5,000 subscribers and we can really jack this thing up. Have a great day, everybody. See ya.